So today's kind of a fun, exciting day. I made it to one of my destinations that I really wanted to visit while I'm here in Portugal, and it's Algarve, the most southern portion of Portugal. And I wanted to really get my feet in the sands here and experience a little bit of salt Mediterranean water. And even though it's mid-October almost, and the weather is not as warm as I would have liked it to be, I'm still looking forward to trying this out. And so I'm here with my uncle, and we set up a tent, which is over there. He's setting it up right now, and it's really nice looking camping ground, and I'm both excited and irked out because my OCD habits tend to come up when I'm in a place like this with just kind of grunging it. I guess I'm just not used to that, and I like everything so neat and tidy. So yeah, I got over my little freak out period with getting used to this, and it's going to be challenging for me because as much as I like being outdoors, I don't necessarily like camping so much, like on the ground in less than comfortable sleeping arrangements. So it's really going to test me in the elements for these next couple of days, and I'm hoping to have a really nice time here though. So next will be the beaches. Yeah. I think I've been biking for about almost 9 or 10 kilometers, bloody tired, and trying to find our way to a beach. I think these trails are designed for us to get a really nice workout so that when we get to the beach, we're ready to dip into the water. It took a while. After all these kilometers of riding bike, finally made it to a beach. The beach of Fuzeta. Not much time in the day left, but gonna enjoy and see how the water is. Here we are. This water looks kind of nice. Oh, it's a little chilly. I'm still not a fan of cold water. Oh, it's still pretty darn chilly. Whew. There's a view. Boat tours. This really is a pretty isolated beach. It's kind of what we found riding around randomly. I'm still going to be brave and take a little dive into this and freeze my ass off. Well, that was a nice day at the beach, and now it's pretty dark. We don't have a lot of lighting here, and I'm just so not used to camping. It's been a long time, so this is a little nostalgic for me. And trying to keep things simple with my meal. I'm having what am I having here? Gonna boil some beets, eggplant, some eggs, and sauerkraut. And got a little bit of just a propane tank, heating some water for me to boil my food. My uncle got some takeout at the local cafe over there. And yeah, so far, good things about today. When I got to the beach, it took quite a while to get there and find our way. So my ass is really hurting from all the bike riding, but it was fun. It was amazing. Like when I stepped onto the sand, it was just, I haven't felt salt water in forever, it feels like. So it was really amazing. Oh, and the water was pretty cold, or it felt kind of cold to me. But after being in there for just a minute, it really is amazing how one can adjust to the cold water and really just enjoy it. That was the best part of the day. The most annoying part of the day was just feeling a little bit short-fused about, when is this gonna get done? You're being too slow, referring to other people with me. Just little things kind of like triggering me. But I guess it's been a good easing into just going with the flow of things. And yeah, so I'm feeling better. The only thing that's kind of missing from today, and that's a little to the nostalgia, kind of wish I had a joint on me today. I haven't really met, there isn't anyone else kind of like around my age here that I've seen so far. It's a bit of an older crowd, and mind you, it is kind of no longer so much camping season or beach season because it is mid-October. But yeah, it would have been cool to see just a little bit more of a younger crowd, I suppose, and if anyone did happen to have a little plant medicine nearby, oh man, today is such a day of nostalgia. I feel like a kid in a way. Yeah, I guess that's it for day one of camping. Looking forward to day two tomorrow. We're gonna bike our way to a ferry and then to an island here in this area of Algarve and spend the day there. So that should be pretty interesting. Alright. Peace, love, and except to the mosquitoes that are eating me alive. That's it for now. So it's like about midnight right now, and I'm just walking about the campgrounds a little bit. And after dinner today, me and my uncle actually drove down to, I guess, the downtownish area of Faro, which is kind of the capital city around here, and also the area closer to where we're camping at. And just there was a little bit of nightlife going on and whatnot. And it was nice. There was a young gentleman that was singing a couple of English songs, and it was I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I want to be like a little candid and honest. Like I was feeling a little bit, I guess, of an irritation of sorts because I feel like there's such an age gap between myself and my uncle, and when I was down there in the little bar, pub, whatever, there was quite a lot of younger people there, and throughout a lot of this day, actually, I was feeling like the circumstances that I'm finding myself in is what I let happen because I haven't exercised a lot of decisiveness in my life as of late. And so I was feeling like I could have had a more authentic experience if I hadn't like relied on the crutch of, hey, my uncle's got a car and he's gonna be able to take me down to Algarve, and then I can spend time down there with him. But like our energies don't really mishmash that well. Like I'm a bit of an introvert. I can be very extroverted at the same time, but inherently I'm more introvert, and my uncle is as well, and so their energies just don't mash too well. And I feel that if I had, let's say, taken more time to do a couch surfing experience and maybe found someone down here that I could have stayed with and could have shown me around, maybe a bit closer to my age, a bit more lively, it would have been a more authentic experience for me. Put me a lot more on the spot of just fending for myself. And so really this experience was quite cushioned, and I guess I feel like I did a little bit of a disservice to myself by just relying on the crutches that are around. And I guess it's kind of the lesson here that I really want to take home is to be decisive, to really become clear on what I want, and then take steps to go make that happen instead of just kind of like weighing around. It's one thing about flowing with things, but it's another thing to just be idle at the same time. That's not good. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've had many times where I actually really have felt that, if something happened and I wasn't here on this earth anymore, that I'm good with that. And not that I want to manifest that. I don't want to, invite an accident or something and have my life taken from me. But at the same time, it's almost the same thing. And I'm kind of letting myself be a bit vulnerable here by admitting this and expressing this, that this certain apathy that these episodes of apathy that sometimes come over me, they really, I feel like in a way they stem from this pedestal that sometimes I feel like I have myself on, where I see myself as so different from everyone else around me. And then often I don't know how to relate to people. I can see people in a group laughing, just having plain old fun, and it's like there's this crazy part of me that's like, oh, I'm above that experience. But like, above what? Been on this soul's journey, trying to kind of figure out, get a better sense of who I am and what I'm here to do in this life. This ever prevailing feeling of feeling lost is horrid. Like I hate it, and it always haunts me. And so this apathy sometimes comes out, and then and the emotions just kind of sit under a rock or something. And so when I see people having a good time, even if it's just talking shit or things that I absolutely have no relevance or interest to, I don't know, there's just an aspect of relatability that I feel I've lost, or maybe I never had a really good handle on. Like, sometimes I joke around saying to people that I'm not even from Earth. I'm from some far off place, just temporarily visiting here and observing humanity, learning. Not really one of here. But anyways, these are all just stories. And I guess this is why I'm finally pushing myself the way I am to breach my comfort zone so that I can get over these self-protective mechanisms of my ego that have been in the front seat, which is not the right place to be. I think if I open up myself to really being the seat of discomfort, that will be a truly humbling experience. Not these wishy-washy attempts at having little adventures cushioned by familiarity. That's not going to do it. I failed time and time again trying to expand and reach out and maintaining too many comforts around me to actually be able to deal that experience, to take me to my limits so that I can know what they are. And it's scary. It's really scary. I'm scared more often than I'm willing to admit. And that's probably another reason why sometimes these emotions are always on their rock. Oh, this is good. I needed to get this out. Even if it is at midnight in the middle of nowhere in some campsite in Portugal. On the other side of the world from where I live. And this is just the beginning. Can't wait to see what lies ahead. Alright, I feel better. A little lighter. I just needed to get something out, and yeah, I needed to get that out. Alright.